Let's be honest, most people don't have the courage to admit they don't like you. Instead, they hide behind forced smiles, fake friendliness, and compliments that feel like traps. I've fallen for it too, thinking someone was in my corner, only to realize they were quietly rooting for me to fail. If you don't learn to recognize the signs, you'll waste your time on people who secretly can't stand you. So today, we're cutting straight through the nonsense and exposing the signs someone dislikes you but pretends they don't. 1. Their jokes always target your flaws. We all know that one person who never misses an opportunity to make you the punchline. They tease your habits, your slip-ups, the things you're insecure about, and they do it with the classic line, "Relax, I'm just joking." At first, you laugh it off. I used to do the same. Someone close to me constantly joked about the way I talked, how I dressed, even the projects I worked so hard on. But then I noticed something. Their jokes never highlighted my strengths. Only the things they believed made me inferior. Here's the uncomfortable truth. People who constantly joke about your flaws aren't being playful. They're testing how much disrespect you'll allow. It's a low-key power move, a way to keep you beneath them while pretending it's harmless. And because society teaches us that speaking up makes us too sensitive, they get away with it. But real friends don't build themselves up by tearing you down. If someone's humor leaves you feeling smaller, it's not humor anymore, it's manipulation. The next time someone cracks a joke at your expense, ask yourself, is this actually funny, or is it a disguised insult? If it crosses the line, call it out. Your self-respect is worth more than someone else's cheap laugh. 2. Their compliments feel like insults. There's nothing worse than a compliment that stings. You know the type, words that sound sweet, but hit like a slap. I once showed a project I worked countless hours on to a colleague I trusted. They smiled and said, "Wow, this is surprisingly good for someone like you." That one sentence erased every bit of pride I felt. Backhanded compliments are not compliments. They're subtle put-downs dressed in politeness. They're meant to keep you in your place while the other person pretends to be supportive. People who give these kinds of compliments are usually insecure. Your progress threatens them, so they use disguised negativity to bring you back down. Now, when I hear one, I simply ask, "Thanks, what do you mean by that?" That single question exposes the truth every time. Compliments should uplift, not confuse, belittle, or hold you back. 3. They quietly exclude you from plans. One of the most painful signs someone doesn't value you is when they forget to invite you to things. Maybe you scroll through your feed and see your friends out together, laughing, eating, celebrating, and your name was nowhere on the invite list. Then, when you ask about it, they have excuses. "We thought you were busy. It was last minute." Or, "Oh, it slipped my mind." Let's stop pretending. If someone wants you somewhere, they will make sure you know. I once stayed silent, accepting those excuses. Until it hit me. By staying quiet, I was allowing myself to be treated like an afterthought. So I started asking directly, "Hey, I saw you guys went out. Why wasn't I invited?" It made things awkward, sure. But suddenly people became more careful, because I wasn't letting myself be quietly pushed out anymore. If people consistently leave you out, it's time to rethink your place in their life. Real friends don't accidentally forget you, they choose you. 4. They're only busy when it comes to you. We all get busy, but patterns don't lie. If someone always has time for others but magically becomes overwhelmed the moment you ask to hang out, then their schedule isn't the problem, you are. I had a friend who did this constantly. Every plan I suggested was met with, "I'm swamped," or "maybe next week." Yet I'd see them out with other friends that same day. Eventually I understood. I wasn't a priority. And that hurts, but it's the truth. People make time for who they want to make time for. When I confronted them, things were uncomfortable, but I finally got clarity. And sometimes clarity is the closure you need. Your time is valuable. Don't spend it chasing people who treat you like an option instead of a priority. 5. They avoid physical contact, but only with you. Physical interaction, handshakes, high fives, casual hugs, is a natural way humans connect. So when someone avoids any contact with you specifically, it's saying something. I once had a coworker who was warm and friendly with everyone else. But when I went for a simple handshake, they pulled back like I was contagious. That's when I realized, this wasn't a personality thing, it was directed at me. Selective avoidance is a silent message. I don't feel comfortable with you. And that kind of discomfort usually comes from dislike, distrust, or emotional distance. Pay attention to this. It's one of the strongest unspoken signals someone gives. 6. They disappear the moment you need support. Hard times reveal who's real. When life gets messy, you quickly learn who genuinely cares. During one of the darkest moments of my life, I reached out to people I had supported countless times. But suddenly they vanished, too busy, too tired, too overwhelmed. Yet these same people were active online, hanging out, laughing, going about life as usual, just not when I needed them. Here's the brutal truth. If someone disappears when you need help, they were never truly there in the first place. Support isn't proven during the good times, it's proven in the storms. And if someone can't stand with you in the rain, they don't deserve to celebrate with you in the sunshine. 7. They gossip about you behind your back. Gossip is a slow poison. It destroys trust, relationships, and reputations, quietly and cruelly. I once confided in someone I thought was a true friend. Within days, private details had spread everywhere, twisted and exaggerated. That's when I learned. People who gossip about others will absolutely gossip about you. Gossip isn't venting. It's betrayal. It's manipulation. It's someone using your life as entertainment because they don't respect you. No one who truly values you will ever turn your vulnerability into a story for others. Finally, if these signs keep showing up, don't ignore them. You deserve relationships where you feel valued, not tolerated. Seen, not overlooked. Respected, not mocked. Life's too short to surround yourself with people who pretend to like you while secretly hoping you fall. Choose people who celebrate your wins, stand by you in challenges, and treat you like you matter. Because you do.